Well, strong reaction and plenty of confusion after top government health officials claim there's a link between the use of acetaminophen and autism.
Fox News' Brandon Hudson joins us in studio to talk about the backlash that it sparked and the dangers of following any one person's advice too closely.
Look, Roop Taryn, we have been through this before. We saw it with the Trump administration. As they make a major health decision, it causes a lot of confusion. It happened during the pandemic more than once. And while most medical professionals that we reached out to, they tried to distance themselves from this conversation. We did talk to one doctor who says if a pregnant woman doesn't take acetaminophen for headaches or takes an alternative, this could lead to some birth defects.
With Tylenol, don't take it. Don't take it. And if you can't live, if your fever is so bad, you have to take one because there's no alternative to that.
In one 12-second clip, President Donald Trump opened a Pandora's box of conversation on the use of acetaminophen or Tylenol by pregnant women. The Trump administration's declaration of a link between the over-the-counter medicine and autism sparked a lot of reaction on social media.
That is punchline, not true.
That includes Dr. Karen Tang, a board-certified OBGYN and author of It's Not Hysteria, Everything You Need to Know About Reproductive Health.
There's no evidence that acetaminophen or Tylenol actually causes autism. And the other big important message is about the importance of treating pain and treating fevers.
Autism continues to be tied to genetics. Am I correct in saying that?
Absolutely. So autism and autism spectrum, because there's obviously a spectrum of different conditions, is not just one thing. And we think that based on the best data that's available, that most likely it is a combination of both genetics and inherited factors, and potentially some environmental factors as well. And a very important thing to point out is that it's not a disease.
During the president's speech, he name-dropped Tylenol, which is one of the most well-known brands in America, which includes acetaminophen. We asked U of M professor of marketing and author Dr. Marcus Collins if the president's words could hurt the brand.
I'm sure Tylenol was like, how did we catch these strays? They had nothing to do with us. I mean, essentially, this is sort of the challenge where the brand name is a shortcut for the category or a generic product.
With a brand as strong as Tylenol, is there a silver lining in this at all?
You know, strong brands are brands that transcend the category. They move beyond the value propositions of the product, and they hold really sacred spaces in the hearts and minds of consumers. I don't know if Tylenol has that kind of effect as much as we know it.
This isn't the first time Tylenol has faced controversy. Back in 1982, there was the Tylenol scare. It sparked a lot of panic. At the time, there was a massive recall after several bottles were laced with potassium cyanide, which is a drug that kills 7 people who ingested it in the Chicago area. So that is why today, Tylenol and other medication companies use those tamper-proof bottles. But getting back to that OBGYN, she says, look, if you're a woman and you're watching this, don't try to guilt yourself into making yourself think you don't need to take acetaminophen because the president may have said it. Always consult your doctor. Always consult your doctor, and they'll give you the best advice to make it through what can be a very joyous but stressful time in your life.
It's hard to find any sort of concrete proof, though, that backs what we are hearing the administration say. No matter how much you dig, there's a possibility, potential, but nothing direct correlated.
But Harvard did do the study, and Harvard is the one that RFK was citing, but Harvard's study even says there's an association, but they also in the study say don't stop taking it, because if a baby ends up exposed to high fevers, that could really hurt the baby, as you pointed out.
Birth defects. Look, it leads to correlation does not equal causation.
And that's exactly
and so that's the thing. It's even though they may seem related, one is not the cause of the other.
And of course, and we were saying this during the story, the spectrum has gotten larger for autism
People
now.
have been discovered to have autism.
So more people are being diagnosed. So a lot of factors going into this, and we're just waiting for more word, I guess.
An important conversation.
And it's only just beginning.
It is indeed.
Thanks,
Thank you, Brandon.
No problem.